What's up, Ian here, and this is my review for the Boya BY-SM6-S2 Mini. From now on, I'm just going to call it the XM6 Mini. But before I begin my review, I'd like to thank Boya for sending this to me and making this video possible. But guys, rest assured that whatever I say in this video is my own opinion. This video is not scripted, and Boya will be watching this video together with you guys. Right, so this Boya Ultra Compact 2.4 GHz dual channel wireless microphone system is now retailing for about $200 US depending on where you are. So for those of you who are interested, do check out my unaffiliated link in the description below. Right, so as usual in this video, I'll just go through the accessories, the design and build quality. I'll do some real-world tests with this microphone, and of course I'll share with you guys my conclusion. Now this video will be time-stamped, so for those of you who wish to skip around, please feel free to do so. Right, comes in a box like this, right? Very nice box, okay. Quite big actually, and you got some specifications, a picture of the microphone outside, a pretty standard box. And on the inside of the box you get a user guide, of course, a warranty card and a QC check and stickers. Okay, so you get stickers, you can stick anywhere you want, and a pouch. All right, so this is a pouch for you to put the whole entire system in this case. In fact, I've got one more in here. Okay, so yeah, you can put all your equipment, and then of course the connectors and cables on the outside fabric pocket here. And yeah, so very functional case. Now inside you find 3 charging cable, right? So this is the USB-A to USB-C charging cable. So there are 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, so you have 3 charging cable. I'm not too sure I have so many ports, but yeah, this is what they provide. And then 2 audio cables, right? So one is the TRS cable, and the other one, which I'm already now using because I'm recording the audio live on my mobile phone, which is the TRRS cable. So the TRRS cable does have labels on it. So this TRRS cable is for you to use with your smartphone or your tablet or any electronic device that is a phone. Okay, so yeah, so indicators on each end. One end goes to the receiver, the other end goes into your phone, and you need an adapter. Sorry, for example, if your phone don't have a 3.5 headphone jack, then you need an adapter like so, right? So this adapter is a USB-C to 3.5 adapter, and this connects to your Android phone. But if you have iPhone, you will need the Lightning to 3.5 connector. Okay, so now let's talk about the device itself. So basically this is the receiver and this is the transmitter. It's very simple setup. All right, I've got another transmitter which is already on me, and whatever audio that you are listening to right now is from the microphone. Okay, so you guys can be the judge of how well or how good the audio is. So the transmitter has got like a wind muff, I call it a dead cat, and a very cute little hamster, I would say. The fur is really very soft, okay, and you can attach it to your transmitter very easily with the clips, and then just attach it back. So on the transmitter itself, you do get a microphone, the clip holes. On the side here, you get the power button and the gain button, the plus minus of the gain. And on the other side, you do get a USB-C charging port. And at the back here, there is clip, right? So this clip is a very functional clip. In fact, you can clip it to your shirt or your blouse, or even you can attach it magnetically onto a metal surface, right? So if you have a metal surface, you can attach it there and it'll stick itself there, and then you can use it as a microphone as well. So it depends on your creativity, and magnet is quite strong if you ask me. Okay, so that's for the magnet. The transmitter, there is an indicator light here, which I can't really see right now because I need to press on the button. I don't want to turn it on, but yeah, this is now recording, so I don't want this to interfere. And then this is the receiver. So the receiver has an OLED screen here, and you have A and B dual channel. You can either record either mono or stereo, left and right channel. So this will act as a left or right because you have two of these transmitters, or you can, well, record mono, which means one transmitter is recording both sides. And then you have your signal strength, your volume, and yeah, very basic information here. I wish that the screen was a little bit brighter, but yeah, actually indoors I can see it quite clearly, but when I was outdoor filming, I had a bit of a hard time looking at the screen. But yeah, I wish the screen was a bit brighter lah. Now at the top here, you will get your monitoring headphone jack. So if you want to monitor your sound, you can do so as well. So there is a headphone jack here, and then you have your line output. So this one, it captures the sound and then it outputs into your phone or your recording device. For this case, it's the phone, and the phone is recording whatever sound it's capturing. Okay, very simple setup. This transmitter is very small, that's why it's called the ultra compact, and the distance for this is 100 meters. I will test this in an outdoor environment later and show you guys the distance that this can achieve. At the same time, it's very light. Okay, the thing is, this does not come with a lavalier option. So the previous model, the predecessor of this Mini, is actually the SM6, but without the Mini, and that one does have a lavalier 3.5 headphone jack, and that one you can attach any lavalier to it, but this one doesn't have. That's why it's so compact and it's so small. Okay, there is a charging pin, ports here, which means this you can, maybe in future they will sell the case and you can plonk this into a case, and then you can charge it and hold it in one case, including the receiver. I think the receiver has a charging port here as well, so you can actually put it in a case. Okay, so very simple setup. If you are a content creator, or even if you have a Zoom meeting, a conference meeting, you can use this microphone. You can connect this to your computer and then use this wireless microphone as interview, right? If let's say you have two people in the Zoom call, you can have that person wire up and hook up to this transmitter, and he can talk, you can talk, and both of you will sound really good, studio sound in the video conference or whatever. Okay, so very functional wireless microphone system. All right, so now let's go outdoors, all right, and do a real world test of this microphone, and let's see how it performs. Right, let's go. All right, so now I'm going to test the distance of this microphone. So I have the Boya XM6 Mini here on my chest, and I'm going to do 100 steps away from here, so incremental of 25 steps each. So let's begin. So I'm going to take 25 steps and see if you guys can hear me. Let's go. Okay, so I'm 25 steps away from the camera. This is actually really far. Not many people is going to film in this distance, but how do you think I sound? Do I sound good? By the way, there's a lot of sea breeze coming in, very windy, so I hope this wind muff is doing its job. So let's move on to the 50 step mark and see how it sounds. Okay, so now I'm at the 50 steps mark. How do you think I sound? Can you still hear me? And is it loud and clear? And there's, as I mentioned, there's a lot of wind blowing. Yeah, so now let's move on to the 75 step mark and see how the sound sounds like. All right, so I'm at the 75 steps mark. How do you think I sound? I'm really far away from the camera. In fact, I can't really see my own camera, but I should be able to transmit the sound from here to the camera, as it says 100 meters. So let's move on to the 100 meter mark or 100 step mark and see whether this still can transmit to the receiver. Let's go. All right, so I am 100 steps away from the camera, and I don't think you can even see me, but yeah, it's 100 steps away. It's about 100 meters away from the camera. Do you think it sounds good? In fact, nobody is going to film in this kind of distance, but hey, you know, every situation is different. So yeah, this is how it is. If it still can hear me, this is a really good microphone. If I wave, can you see me? Right, so I'm going to start walking back. Alright, so I'm back here at the camera. I'm roughly about 1.5 meters away from the camera, and as you can see, this is really good. It can go all the way to 100 steps, roughly about 100 meters, and it sounds pretty good. I've got a lot of sea breeze coming in, so I hope this microphone lives up to its standard. Right, so let's move on to the next environment, which is the cafe. See you there. Okay, so now I'm in the real world environment using the Boya SM6 Mini, and I have a lot of sound around me, and I have like people chatting, the whole sound and all that, and yeah, so this is how it sounds like. What do you think of the audio that is coming out from the SM6 Mini? Alright, let's head back to the studio. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can hear, this is a very good microphone system. The distance of it is phenomenal. Even when I'm in a very far distance, obviously I will not, in a real world environment, I don't need to go so far. But yeah, the distance of this can go really far, and you still can hear the audio really loud and clear. At the same time, in a real world environment, it sounds pretty good as well. The background sound and all that does not affect this, and also the wind muff does a pretty good job of blocking out the wind and doesn't make the sound bad. Okay, so my conclusion, ultimately this is a very compact, easy to use. You can carry this around in a carrying case, right? So small, and you can, you know, on the fly do recording of your audio, do interviews, or if you're vlogging, you can use this microphone system. Right, so that concludes my overall review of this Boya SM6 Mini. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.